Shalom, Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahusha, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. and here we go again. More evidence of these devils, Esau, Edom, showing their horns on you, Jakes. Ever since Trump pretty much gave these devils the green light, especially in Florida, because Florida is a Republican state. So them devils, they even more proud, over there. They proud everywhere, but they're more proud over there. So this is coming out of Jacksonville, Florida, where this Jake got pulled over, and it just surfaced. I heard it happened in February, but the Jake was, he was too nervous to come forth with you know, the video until now. So now this is a big thing, which Esau Edom, man, he's due for destruction. He doesn't even realize it, man, that he's about to be destroyed and he's about to be changed into a vagabond, which he always have been. But these fucking devils, man, they about to get what the Lord has in store for them real soon, man. Right? Because the more these devils get off with doing these types of things, you know, the more they're gonna do it, and the more violent, the more aggressive they're gonna get. And the Lord is allowing this to happen to the tribes, whether it be ICE, whether it be Homeland Security, whether it be regular law enforcement, because by now everybody knows, even the so-called white man, these other devils, they know. All these other nations in this country, they all know who gets treated the worst when dealing with the police, man. When dealing with law enforcement, who gets treated the worst? Whether it's cops, whether it's COs, whether it's in the courts, whether it's medical, everybody know who gets the worst treatment and the short end of the stick in this country, man. And it's you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. Right? But who says a word? Nobody. This is why not just Esau, Edom is going to be judged soon, but all these other nations are going to be judged. Right? You happy-go-lucky Jakes, man. You better wake the fuck up, man. And Salakia for the language, man. But this kind of had me boiled, man. This had my spirit really vexed, man. Because these devils, they hella proud. And that's what I'm gonna title this video. These devils are proud in their hatred toward you, Jake. Right? So let me get a couple of scripts and we're gonna play it. Let's get one, because see, the Lord protects you when you do what he told you to do, man. When he commanded you what he commanded you to do, if you do it, you'll be good, man. The Lord's gonna protect you from these devils. This is Psalms 125 and verse 3. It says, "For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous." The rod of the wicked is the system, man. Right? Esau Edom's system, his law enforcement system, his court system, all of these things, man. Right? That's his whipping stick, the system. It says, "For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands to iniquity," man, to sin. So if the righteous, they go off and they keep going off and they don't repent, and the Lord gonna put the rod of the wicked on them, man. And that looks like what this Jake dealt with, man. I don't know what he does on his day-to-day life, but this was pretty, violent. The brother don't look like he could hurt a fly, but I don't know, man. Right? Let's get Lamentations, right? Let's get limitation. Because these devils are on point, man, with oppressing us. They right there, Johnny on the spot. You make a wrong move, they there. Right? This is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 18. It says, I'll start at 17. It says, as for us, our eyes are yet failed for our vain help, man. Nobody's going to help us. The system, the same system that's whooping your ass is the same system you go to help you, man. They'll give you some money. And who knows, man? They'll catch you up there again. They'll catch you out there again. Right? It says, in our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. The same nation that's oppressing you, that's putting you to death, that's choking you, is the same nation you want to save you, man. You want to be united with them. Right? Which is not going to happen. It says they hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Right? That's what they do. Everywhere we go, they want to be there just to oppress us, man. These devils, they get a blackmail. They there in 2 seconds, man. Because they want to put you to death, Jake. It says, our end is near. Our days are fulfilled. Our end is come. Meaning what? Our captivity. Right? Our captivity, man. Our captivity is done, man. Right? It's and it's beautiful. Right? Because we coming to the end of our captivity and the end of Esau's rulership and the beginning of Esau's captivity and the beginning of our rulership, man. And it's going to be, it's going to be game on. Because everything that this devil is doing to us and his pride and not showing any mercy is the same thing going to happen to him, man. Right? Thus saith the Lord. We're going to do the same thing, man. We're going to do the same thing. Right? So, let me get this last one. Let me get another one and we're going to shut it down. This is Psalms, chapter 9. Psalms chapter 10. Psalms chapter 10 and verse 8. And it reads, it says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the village. Right? You ever been on the highway and you driving and then you look to your left or the right and you see a cop car just in the cut under a tree or behind a bush and you don't see him until that last minute? That's how this devil gets you, man. Right? He's sitting in the lurking places of the villages. It said, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor, man. And who's the poor? The Israelites. The Israelites are the poor, man. It said, he lieth and waits secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth and wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him unto his net. And what's that net? He gets you by, whether you're speeding, a broken headlight, or he come up with some bullshit ass trumped up charge just to oppress you, man. Whether it's the court system, medical system, right? Like I said, the law enforcement, right? The jail system. Why? Because his eyes are privately set against the poor, man. And the Lord gonna pay him back for all that, man. The Lord is going to pay him back for all that, man. Because this devil is hella proud. So let's play this, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, elect me as a fire. Shalom. I got 2 clips.
This is making headlines across the nation this morning. A 22-year-old man in Florida now hired civil rights attorney Ben Crump and Harry Daniels. This is after he caught officers punching him on camera. Now, we're about to show you the video, but I do want to warn you that it is hard to watch.
You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law
Yeah,
up?
when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor? Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir? What is your reason?
Step out now. All right.
No, don't.
Stop fighting.
Put your hands on your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't like violence. Well, this happened back last February, and those are Jacksonville police officers breaking the window and punching William McNeil. In that video, the officer said that they pulled him over because his headlights were off. McNeil responded by saying it wasn't raining or dark outside. Last night, Ben Crump and Harry Daniels, they announced that they would be representing him. Yesterday, the Jacksonville sheriff also announced that he is launching an internal investigation. So, developing story, but wow, that video was tough.
Yeah, so you see it, man.
We
You see how these devils get down,
you know?
Salakia. That's something else. How can the Lord heal you if you never ask him? Exactly. You know, that's a brother going into something else. You know, I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, you see how these devils get down, man. They getting down. They proud, man. They ready to roll on you, Jakes, man. They have no remorse, no mercy for you at all. You know? And you know, this Jake, lucky it wasn't nighttime. How the hell you pull somebody over for having the headlights out when it's daytime? The headlights are not even on in the daytime. Right? The only time the headlights come on, if you got it on auto, is if it's raining, it's foggy, it's getting dark, or it's dark, man. If it's daytime, the headlights are not going to be on. Right? If you got it on auto now, if you got it on regular, you know, whatever, they'll be on. But these devils didn't have a fucking reason to pull them over, man. Right? This is just devils being demons, man. The demons that they are. And the Lord is going to erase the nation of Edom off the planet. This is exactly why the Lord is going to erase these fucking devils off the planet, man. Right? And they're going into hardcore fucking slavery. Right? This is Psalms chapter 37 and verse 12. It said, the wicked plotteth against the just and gnash upon him with his teeth. Yeah, angry, man. You heard him. Get out there, exit the vehicle, and slap him in the face, man. And then when he got him out the car, he punched him in the chin. And then you got the nigga, the punk ass nigga cop. He don't know what to do. He can't do nothing but sit there and watch. This is why I don't understand why you Jakes, why you get into law enforcement and you can't do a damn thing, man. The only thing you do is you come harder on your people than Esau either, man, because what? You a fucking nigga too. And the Lord gonna get rid of your ass too, man. Verse 32, it says, the wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. Yeah, they wanted to slay him, man. Right? The brother had the video. Yeah, hey, man. If this video didn't never surface, them devils, and even before this surface, them devils went along. They probably did this shit 100 times more, getting away with it. But you see, this devil is he's being brought to the court of the Lord, man. And he has charges that is not going to get him out from his judgment. Right? He's not getting out this judgment. This ass whooping that the Lord got for him, he's not getting out of this, man. And Jake was going back and forth. Oh, can you pull the law up and all that? Right? You know, that's why we tell you, Jakes, man, these devils be hot coming at you. They be real hot, man. They be looking for you to go back and forth with them. Right? This is Matthew 5:25. It says, agree with thy adversary quickly, man. Because Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is your adversary, man. He's your chief adversary. The chief adversary to the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. The so-called white man is that. Right? It said, agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison, man. Right? So these devils were already hot, man. Right? You can tell. So Jake, he like, oh, but it was a stupid reason. I get it. I don't know why they was asking him to get out the car if the headlights were off. It's just a lot with this fucking devil, man. It's a lot with him. He's just out of control, man. But this is how he is, man. This is his nature. This is who he truly is, man. You cannot fucking trust the so-called white man, man. On no level. He's always gonna lie to you. He's always gonna look for a way to overthrow you. The scriptures tell you that. Never trust thy enemies. For like his iron rusts, so is his wickedness, man. This man's wickedness is not going anywhere. It's going to show, right? Just as iron rusts, right? Just as iron rusts. So let me get this is Sirach. Sirach chapter 9 and verse 13. And it reads, keep thee far from the man that have the power to kill, man. These devils, they got power to kill you, man, to put you to death. Ultimately, it's of the Lord, man. If the Lord puts that spirit on them, then they'll do it. Because the Lord controls these devils, man. Right? It says, keep thee far from the man that have power to kill. And how do you do that? What I first read, man. It said, if the righteous put forth his hand to iniquity, then the rod of the wicked shall be on him, man. Esau, Edom is the rod, man. He's the Lord's whipping stick. Right? When you Jakes get out of line. It says, keep thee far from the man that have power to kill, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. Right? Because this Jake, he was scared, man. It said, and if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. That's why they kept saying, oh, show me your hands, show me your hands. One of them probably had a gun out, man, looking for him to put his hand down another time so he could shoot him. Right? It says, and if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life, presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, traps. America is a trap in every shape, form, or fashion, man. It's a trap, man. These drug dealer niggas that want to be king, it's all a trap, man. Right? It says, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city, because this is a spiritual battle. It's evil against good. Right? And guess who controls both sides? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Right? This is a battle, man, a spiritual battle. Right? And you got to be prepped for it. You got to be prepared for it. How do you get prepared? You seek Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and understand this Bible, man. That's what you do. Right? That's what you do. Sirach chapter 8 and verse 16, then I'm going to play this. It says, strive not with an angry man, because this nigga is angry. Esau, Edom, his blood boils when he sees you, Jakes, off rip. Even if he smiles at you, his blood is boiling to put you to death, man, to shed your blood. It says, strive not with an angry man, and go not with him to a solitary place. Yeah, it looked like they had him on the solid road and side of a road, and then in Florida, you got a lot of those roads that, you know, pretty much nobody's there. Right? I've been to Florida a couple of times, man. Jacksonville, I ain't familiar with Jacksonville, but you know, I've been through Tampa, I've been through Orlando, you know, Miami I never went to. But yeah, man. Jacksonville, pretty much the same as Tampa, man. They got them racist ass devils that those fucking Klansmen, law enforcement out there that's just looking to put you to death, man. Don't strive with them, man. Don't go back and forth with them. Right? You know you're in the right. But just whatever, man. This nigga's a bitch. Esau Edom is a pure bitch, man. He only wants to throw hands with you when he got his uniform on or when it's 5-on-1. Right? When he handcuffs you and you can't defend yourself, this is when he want to get tough. He's a pure bitch. And Salakia for the language, but you got to put it out like that sometimes, man. It says, strive not with an angry man, and go not with him to a solitary place. For blood is as nothing in thy sight, man. Yeah, especially you Israelites' blood. It says, and where there is no help, he will overthrow thee, man. He'll put you to death. He'll put you to death, man. Right? He'll put you to death and go home and sleep good at night. So this is the other clip. Pretty much the same thing. It's just like a more of a news report, man. Check it out.
Florida now. Jacksonville, Florida Sheriff's Office investigating newly released video of a traffic stop that happened in February. It shows officers actually hitting a man in the face after they broke his car window and then pulled him out of his vehicle during a traffic stop. So I want to go to CBS News correspondent Chanel Collins, the CBS newsroom in New York, with more about what this video shows us and now what the victim is doing in response. Chanel.
Well, Julia, you mentioned right off the top, this video was actually shot back in February, but was just released yesterday by William McNeil Jr. Now, before we show you more of the video, I do want to warn you that some people may find this video shocking and disturbing. In it, you will see the driver who hit record on his phone after he says he was pulled over by an officer, claiming that he needed to have his headlights on during some cloudy weather conditions. Watch this.
There's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law
Yeah,
up?
when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right.
No.
So, Jules, the driver said that he questioned the stop and then asked for a supervisor, as you heard there. That, he alleges, is when things escalated. An officer is then seen breaking the car window and then hitting the driver in the face. The driver then puts his hands up and then asks what's going on before another punch is thrown. The driver is pulled out of the vehicle and then taken to the ground. Now, according to our affiliate station in Jacksonville, Florida, the driver suffered a concussion, a chipped tooth, and 9 stitches. Now, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office released a statement today saying they are aware of this video, and they now say they've launched an investigation into this incident, adding, quote, "We hold our officers to the highest standards and are committed to thoroughly determining exactly what occurred." Notably, though, Jules, the Sheriff's Office did not say whether any of the officers who were involved in the incident have been put on leave during that investigation. I can also tell you McNeil has now retained civil rights attorney Ben Crump, and late this afternoon, his legal team released a statement that says, in part, what happened to William McNeil Jr. is a disturbing reminder that even the most basic rights, like asking why you've been pulled over, can be met with violence for Black Americans. It goes on to say, this wasn't law enforcement, it was brutality. All video from JSO should be released to ensure there is transparency for McNeil and the community. We demand full accountability from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and justice for William McNeil Jr. And coming up at 5 o'clock Eastern, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office will hold a press conference to discuss the video, where we, of course, hope to learn more about their response to all of this.
Well, you know, they say pretty much the same fucking things, right? They say pretty much the same thing. They give the same statements, right? Same statements when it comes to Salakia once. Yeah, when it comes to these types of things like this, they pretty much give the same statements. Same statements, you know what I mean? But you see, the Lord is going to require all of this, man. Right? These devils, the Lord is going to require all of these things, man, of these fucking devils. This is James chapter 2, verse 13. It says, for he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy. So Esau Edom is about to be judged with no mercy, man. He can't cry. He can't say he's sorry. He can't say, oh, it wasn't me. Oh, I wasn't there. I didn't hit him. I love all people. The Lord ain't trying to hear none of that, man. You devils are going to pay, and you're going to pay in the worst way. The worst way. What do you think? The Lord just going to let this slide? You touch the apple of the Lord's eye, man. Right? You touch the apple of the Lord's eye. You know? This is lamentation. Right? Lamentation. All right, lamentation. Chapter 4. Go back to lamentation, chapter 4. Lamentation, chapter 4, and verse 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked, man. Yeah, and you being exposed daily. You being exposed daily, man. You're being exposed daily for what you're doing to the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. And look at the cop, man, the black cop. This nigga is weak. He's weak. You know? Weak, man. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So our captivity is damn near up. Right? Our captivity is damn near up, man. The Lord put us through hell, right? But he still showed mercy on us. But see, the Lord is going to put you through hell, devils, and he's not going to show any mercy. Right? And you don't deserve mercy. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins, man. So the Lord is the Lord is fixing to, you know, bring you to the day of destruction. That's all you just being prepared, man, for the day of destruction. That's it. Right? And this will be my last one. Right? This will be my last one. Because, hey, we can't wait, man, for that day. We can't wait for that day, man. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 25. It says, my children suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High, because the Most High brought this punishment on us, man. This suffering. The Lord brought that on us, man. It says, for thine enemy have persecuted thee, Esau Edom, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck. So that's what's coming to you devils, man. That's what's coming to you, man. And like I said, don't bitch and cry when you got to deal with it. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, right? You can act like you don't understand nothing, but you're going to understand in that day. You're going to understand in that day, boy. So, I'm going to leave it there. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua willing to let me other Father. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. To the next lesson. Shalom. And look at this devil. He's hot. Look how hot he is. Him. Hot, boy. Shalom.